Hello, my name is O4Zaz, and welcome to the brand new Saturday Let's Play of Not This War of Mine, because that finished last Saturday. We didn't see it. Shame on you. But this time, we're back in Iron Man CK2. This time, of course, random roll as per normal. But I prefer not to end up in the Abyssids, because that is always not fun, because that's like 200 years of nothing happening. So, we're going to do a random roll, see what we get. It's going to be quite an interesting thing. It's really nice, at least nice to know that Crispy Blunt is playing Rocket League right now. Let's do a random roll, see what we get. I am now Chief Wolfing of Lothian, wherever that is. I have no idea where that is. Last time I usually had a rule that I had to play a duchy or an independent county. Let's see how I can do as a simple Catholic Anglo-Saxon person in Northumbria. Ah, I'm actually in England. Okay, that's good to know. What am I? Chieftain of Lothian. I think Lothian. Yeah, Lothian is right on the border of Pictland. This could be potentially quite interesting. So let's load this up, shall we? And by load up, I mean it has up as a major leg spike there. The random roll begins. Here is where I usually get screwed, because the first character I always get in these random rolls, I seem to get the worst possible stats ever, every time. So let's see what I get this time. Blah, 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 go away. Let's see, what have I got? I've got a badass helmet, that's for sure. Yep! Yes, I have. Random roll has screwed me again. Also, but this is interesting to know, my half-brother controls the county of Dunbar to the east of me, and he is instantly a lot better than me. And I've also got another half. Oh no, I've got three brothers. I've got two brothers, rather. And my other brother is the chief of Galloway and Carrick. It's the west. I'm thinking he might have been the older brother. Yeah. I'm the youngest brother of what I'm assuming must have been my father. Olaf Erwan's son. So he must have been like a high chief or something, and the lands got divided up by Gavelkind back then. Good to know. First things first, can I do the new stuff, because obviously it's playing with the Conclave patch. And what Conclave has changed how alliances work. From basically before you get married, you instantly have an alliance with that person, and you could call them to war, and they have the option of saying no. Now, when you marry someone, it gives you a non-aggression pact with them, which means you can't declare war on them without suffering a massive prestige hit, if I remember rightly. And then from there, you can ask to be allies. But if you become allies, you're forced into any war they ask you to be a part of without question. You're always called in. So we've got to be careful here on who I pick and what I choose. But first things first, and the same ambition you always start with doesn't appear anymore. I forgot about that. You can no longer get married. So, I've got 12 martial. I'm a tough soldier. I've got a bit of health. I think I'm going to have to focus fully into the soldiers. I hope. There we go. I am the commander at the age of 29. I'm also childless. Let's see. Can I go for hunting or war? I'm going to go for hunting because that +1 health means I'll survive longer, which means I can focus on getting my kingdom more stable. Right, from there, I can obviously become the King of Pictland, acquire a new title, become a councillor, which is always nice to have. Build a war chest, that basically means a massive 300 gold, without having Jewish money lenders, if I remember rightly. What does it not say? Oh no, there's no condition about not owing money. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to take that, and then immediately borrow money, because the moment I let it tick one day, I'll complete that ambition, and instantly get that new, hey look, more stuff happen to me. Also, I'm a tribe I start off as, though I have the option to embrace feudalism. That is interesting. I have like 212 troops. I have nothing built. Will any of this convert straight away? How do I do this? Not really. Is it worth just turning over straight away? Potentially? But at the moment I'm only a fort. And if I convert to a castle, that's going to increase and I should get a bigger garrison. So part of me is thinking I should embrace straight away. Though that could potentially be bad as well. But, at any rate, I can form an alliance. Hang on, why can I take concubines? Why can I take concubines? because I'm Catholic, aren't I not? Or is it the tribe? Oh, it's tribal. Tribal allows me to take concubines. Ah. That could be worth almost staying for early on, actually. Because if I say tribal, I could have more children. Which might be bad if I have Gavelkind, which I probably do. Yeah, Agnatic Gavelkind. But if I do it that way, I could have more children, means more women to marry off to alliances in the future. 3-foot Dale. Can I declare war on you yet? No. But that's quite interesting. So, what I'm going to do first, marriage. Is anyone good? There's a Count in Amalfi, which give me Amalfi as an ally. Kind of not that useful early on. The Prince of Valet, the 25-year-old, who would give me the Santios? Santoe? Sorry. I can marry a Carling, but she's 40. Daphne Caracayas. That would bring me a lot of prestige here. I'm thinking... What will you get me? You are Santios. Would that give me a long-lasting pact with you, which you're over down here in the middle of Francia? That's the problem. Early marriages, you can not really get much around here. That's fine. I'm thinking... Honestly, the best marriage is that one to Amalfi. Like, no one has really good stats, honestly. But, no, that gives me prestige hit, never mind. I'm going to go for her, the Carling. Yeah. So marry the Carling. Let it tick one day. And then instantly, there we go. My war chest has been built. War chest is always quite good because it gives me a bonus over here to my tax income. Very good early on, I like to have it. Let's do that. I'd like to become a councillor. I doubt I'll become a councillor because I'm probably his worst vassal, who has a martial skill. Search the realm for highest martial. Under Court Chaplain. Yeah, Marshal of Tridovadale. Let's see, Marshal of Northumbria is currently not him. Who is the current commander? What am I doing? I just realised I'm searching the old-fashioned way. There's a new-fashioned way now to search who the current people are, because lots of stuff has changed since I last played this. I can check the council. Obviously has my council set up here. It's okay, I might appoint a new steward. The minor titles is things like commanders who will lead my armies, random things to make the people happier. My council, it shows how they're content, because keeping your council happy is actually an important thing nowadays. Kind of interesting. Liege council is where I can look it for. Okay, my half-brother is the steward, that's fine. Who is the Marshal? The Earl of Lancaster. He's terrible. I should definitely replace him. So we're getting married. I'm going to put up speed 3 for a little bit. I might actually also just... Look, there we go. Like 4 pop-ups instantly. 10 gold or 13 prestige. At this point I've just borrowed from money lenders, so I've got a lot of gold. I'm going to go for the prestige. I'm also tempted to actually start building first. Just stave off embracing to build money, because you build these up when you embrace feudalism. If you're at a high enough level, they actually convert into stuff related to your province. I think, yeah, I cannot pronounce that right. So let's build a market, get a bit more money rolling in. The main problem I'm slightly worried of is maybe the King of Pickland. That being said, Scotland is actually not that strong, because I think that all, like me, tribal. Like, only our king, air quotes this, he's a duchy king, Earlhared, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Anglo-Saxon name, is the current king of Northumbria. I think the only real people we have to worry about is maybe Mercia, to the south, and maybe Ireland, if they get this shit crap together. Can I form alliances with my family? Yes, I can. That's good. Last thing I want is my brothers going to war again for my titles. This is how you form alliances now, because we're technically, if I go here to Pacts, which is a new tab, I know I'm throwing a lot of information early on, but I want to get this out of the way. If I go to Pacts, you can see the people I have non-aggression pacts with. Now this shows the people I'm married to, so my wife is a non-aggression pact with me. And then the Countess of Santios, which is also a non-aggression pact to me, due to the marriage between Oswald and myself. Well, myself and I'll pay. Why did I choose a stupid named wife? Oh dear. So we go to Dunbar, and I can form an alliance. I believe I can form an alliance with them because I'm the same dynasty. So I think how this works. Because I'm the same dynasty, we can go, hey brother, we're cool, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to form an alliance with those two. I want to replace my steward. Is there anyone better? Not really. I don't want to spend money. So fine, but keeping him, that's okay. I can get a monthly prestige up, or I can have him build the construction. I'd like him to speed up construction so I can spend this money I have faster. Get more tech, get more stuff out there faster. Can build piety. Yeah, let's just build up some piety. Also have a chance of raising some zealots, which is always fun. Also, I think I can do raiding at the... Yeah, I'm a tribe, so I can raid. I love doing raids. Which means I can technically go raiding on Scotland and get money from them if I so choose. So, let's see. Anything else I can get from there? No. Let's have him train the troops, get a slightly bigger army. Also, what sort of relationships has the king here got? King Owain of Alclut, who's the Jur of that province there which my brother has. That could be interesting if I could push that for my brother. That could be interesting. Just make our own little independent country down here. I would like to take the Isle of Man, or Manor, as it's known as at the moment, Manor. But it's such a pain to take when you're this early on. Just because that massive straight crossing penalty is terrible when you're first starting out. Especially when you have an army of around, what, 300 men or so. I only have one vassal. I think I've got a slight advantage. No. Never mind, I was like going like, hey, I've got an advantage. I have a vassal who's rich. Yep, he is rich. Look at that. No, not so much. Also, you notice the music's probably different, so you're listening over my inane droning. It's because I have taken pretty much all the DLCs I bought now, because I'm a nerd. So, I'm probably going to say, with my allies, if I took my brother, who has about 100, myself, I've got about 300, he's got about 86, he can have a maximum of 150, 138. I'm trying to calculate if we have enough men together as a family to take one of these counties for me. I'm thinking probably not this early, but I'll get the fabrication going at any rate. And I think I'll also take some concubines, because I can do that. Let's see, Benevolent Schemer, who doesn't like me that much. No thanks. Hey brother. Oh no, you're still in the alliance office with me. Let's have time run a little bit. The increased council power, that's always nice to see. This council power stuff is a pain in the... Well, you know what. There we go, so I'm now allied. Title revocation law. Oh, that's going to be a problem. There we go, I've now got my two brothers allies with me. Hey! My steward immediately goes, hey, I found a guy who could teach me. Thanks to the master builder. Good work. So we're building the market. It's going to be complete by September of this year now, thanks to that. That's quite good. So early going, it's going to be sitting here waiting. A lot of waiting. It's not going to probably be as interesting as the my random roll Quavia, which was quite a pain. See, Lombardy War, Holy War, and Sultans, Duchy of Normandy by King Carl, also known as Charlemagne. It's not going to be as interesting as the Quavia play over here, which is that one province guy there. I don't know how I managed to do that as Quavia before, but I managed it. That guy has pretty much the same stats as what I did. Oh, my court chaplain has sent me a gift of a puppy. Yes, give me a puppy. Give me the puppy. I can send it back or I can kill it. No, I want to take the puppy because, come on, plus 1 diplomacy and 1 health. I need all the diplomacy points I can get. I shall call him Faithful. Yay! I now have a hunting dog, which gives me more health, which is always nice to have early on. So, my brother, Do you have any women ladies? Yes, you do. The Catholic faith is not allowed the taking of concubines. We're tribal, dude. We're slightly weird about this. So look, we can take. I can take my courtier as a concubine. I've got a hair-lipped concubine now. I don't judge. I'm equal opportunist after all. There's never been a shortage of troops. Excellent. Levy reinforcement. Increase in people coming through. Let's see. Refused the Dutch county revocation. Wait, who just refused the revocation? Some random person. Why are you giving me information about these random people down here? I suppose it's because I'm reasonably close by, I'm guessing. Oh, no, it's, there we go. It's only rules of your faith. I receive messages about my faith. That's what's happening. Let's have you scheme in the capital for now. Just so no one tries to murder me in my first year. Isle of Wolfing. That's a very interesting name, I have to say. Mole, my kingdom. Is anyone left in that line? Wow, we actually were the kings of Northumbria at one point. Now I have a kinsman who is the Earl of York down south. Interesting. And immediately, like, I get Market Village, and somehow my puppy has gotten really big at the same time. Like, we've got this market. Also, your puppy is massive now. So here's what I'm showing. Like, goes to that, I can get Castletown 1 for free when I upgrade. Like, this is not as good as what Castletown 1 is, these two upgrades. It only gives me 1 extra gold per month, I think it is. But it's better to buy the upgrades in this, because it's cheaper than, I think, the... It'd be what, like 100 and something? No, 225 gold, I think it is, to build a market for a castle. So it's better to keep it as a tribal, buy it now, and then convert later. Oh, my brother has embraced full-blown army. He gets 280, that upgraded him. And you've probably embraced as well, which is 190. I might embrace after I built this, just so I can get that castle town, kick my little kick in the head again, ahead of the time. Yeah, everybody's upgraded. Like, if I remember right, oops, no, let me see this. Like, if I'm building this now, it could be 2 extra per month compared to the +1 I'm getting for my 2 upgrades. But if I've done it this way, it should be cheaper in the long run. It's a very weird system. This is how it works, apparently. The only downside is I'll lose the concubines if I want to embrace. I could offer money to my liege. I don't want to do that. It's my money. I wish I could expel the Jews, but again, I'm not in command. It's going to be quite slow going at the beginning, I think. Also, I'm going to be worried about memory space because I've only got about 100 gigabytes of memory, and this game takes a lot up when you record it, I find. Okay, so my plans at the moment. Definitely try and solidify the family power base in the north. Here. Maybe try and push, if it's possible, along the west here for my cousin of York. My kinsman, rather. He's not a cousin. Technically, what is he? I don't know what it is. It was a bad idea to lend money to a person I had never met before. But I trusted the man and his idea, so I gave him some money to help him make his dream come true. Bad idea. I gave him 1 gold. And someone betrayed me. Good for me. It has to be said, like, even though the capital, modern-day capital is around here in Middlesex, which has like 4 river crossings, this place is such a powerful potential place for a capital, York is. Because you have so many river crossings hitting it. Quite a lot of those places cannot go anywhere. Let's see, Mercia is doing its normal thing of trying to revoke titles and it failing. Ireland is being Ireland and not doing anything. So, you know, that's always have fun. Let's have a look at what religion is doing before I end it for the day. It's almost up to 20 minutes of my record time already. There we go, built the market town. So, the foil forest is about 74% powerful. That's fine. That means we've got about... That means there's very little chance of heresies happening, and heresies are always fun to deal with, I find. No chance of me becoming the cardinal, isn't it? Nope, only 200. The council faction has got both my brothers inside. I might just join for the hell of it. But now that that town has been built, I am going to adopt feudalism. There we go. Instantly gives me a city. Wrong type of holding demesnes. Oh, it gave me a free city. Oh, nice. It helped me just found Edinburgh, rather. That's quite impressive. I didn't know that was a thing. It gives you a free town, which means I got 3 vassals now. To a guy who doesn't like me. Luckily. Okay, what's your skill? Okay, here we're going to do. So you don't get annoyed with me. I can change your council position to become my court chaplain, so you're not angry with me. And then I'm going to put you in command there, so now my vassals like me. But there you go. Now if we look at this, it's like about... Oh no, I probably did screw myself out of money there and got my maths completely wrong. But as you can see, I've now got a castle town straight off the bat, which is +2 tax income. Compare that to my brother. He's making about 4.24 in his castle. I'm going to be making 6.37. That extra 2 gold is going to be very helpful a lot, I'm going to say. But of course, this is the end of the episode. It was just a setup episode, as you can tell. But I'm okay with my location. I'm okay with my starting position. I've just got to plan myself carefully so I don't screw up. So, until next Saturday, my name is Opal Saz. I'll see you guys next time for more Random Roll Lothian. Or Lothian, rather. I wish it was called Lothian. That sounds much nicer. But anyway, see you guys next Saturday.